Hi guys, this is Dylan with Ella's Home and Garden in Longview. I'm coming to you with another decorating video today. I'm going to show you how to do an awesome wreath that we're going to do with some large succulents that we have here in the store. We just restarted, so if you're watching again, we couldn't see the comments on the phone, and I want Dina to be able to see everything that's going on. So we want to restart and see if we can get that to work before we begin the video today.
I got a wave.
So that's working. Okay. Yes, you can see the wave.
I can see the wave.
Okay, guys, so we're doing good. Deborah and Morgan are here, and Jennifer. Guys, thanks for joining us again. Sorry about that a minute ago, but sometimes, those freaking comments don't work, so we want to make sure that Dina can see it on her end, because I like for her to be able to interact with you as well, because she enjoys that also. So like I was saying, guys, I hope everyone had a beautiful Easter weekend. I just want to stop before we begin and let everyone know I had a wonderful Easter. It was a beautiful day here, and we spent time with family. We had a nice dinner, and I hope all of you did as well. So leave a comment down below, guys, with your name, where you're watching from. Let us know what you did to celebrate the Easter holiday, guys, with your family, whether you went to dinner, whether you went clubbing, whether you went to church. Let us know what you did to celebrate, and, how was your weather there? Because it's beautiful here. It's today, it's sunny right now, but a storm is supposed to be blowing in, and it's supposed to be getting colder, and it's supposed to rain all week. I'm so thrilled, as you can freaking tell. But you know what? It's fine, because we've had 2 or 3 beautiful weeks of weather, so I guess it's time for a little rainstorm. But anyway, so I've came to you last week with...
April showers bring May flowers.
There you go, guys. We need those flowers in May. And I've got a wedding to go to in May, and let me tell you what. I got on the scale. I haven't told Dina this. I got on the scale yesterday, and I nearly blacked out. Oh, my God. I have not weighed myself in a couple months, and I thought, oh, Dylan, as long as you maintain the same weight, then you're probably going to be fine. Girl, no, 10 pounds heavier, so I have got to figure out something, whether it's just not eating or,
That's the reason for the breeze the other day.
The what?
The breeze.
Oh, yes, that's my pants blew out the other day. If y'all missed that story, I went and got fitted for a tux, blew the pants out. You'll have to rewind and watch that story. Was that on that? What did we do the other day? Was it the cemetery comb we did on Friday? So you'll have to watch that story. It was a disaster. Not the video, but me getting fitted for a tux. But so we have, I'm sure, lots of weddings in May. So, got to get this beach ready and wedding ready, because it's going to be here before we know it. But, so we did a cemetery cone on Friday. So, Dina can kind of show you right there. It's got the blue roses in it, the yellow filler, and the white daisy. So today I'm going to show you how to do a wreath, but it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to show you how to incorporate large succulent foam flowers in it. It's really popular this time of year. In this season, it's really on trend. So if you go to market, you'll see this flower a lot. And if you go to stores and you go on Pinterest, you'll see this a lot. So I wanted to bring this to you so you could see how to incorporate this into a grapevine wreath and incorporate other types of greenery and filler agents, as well as some cotton and some lavender and stuff like that, to get a really good outcome on your wreath. So before we begin, I just want to see who's watching here. Hi, Rita and Jerry and Dale. And guys, remember, hey, Jackie, thanks, girl. And as you guys watch, any comments or questions that you have, please leave a comment with your name, where you're watching from. Ask us those questions. We will answer those to the best that we can. If we don't know them, we'll make something up. Just kidding. We'll Google it for you, whatever we need to do to get that answer to you. Okay? Josh Turner is watching. He's supposed to be working. Let's see. Hi, Faye. Hi, Evelyn. Oh, Faye says if I drink water, the weight will fall off. Josh, do you hear that? We need to drink some water and the weight will fall off. Girl, I have drank everything. Vodka, water, lemonade. It's still on there. I don't know what we're going to do. Hi, Donna and Ann. So everyone's having a great morning. Okay, so we're going to begin with a 24-inch oval grapevine wreath. I should know the size by now. I use this all the time. But anyway, cut those trashy tags off. And again, we're going to use oval because this one fits on most anyone's door. So if you get too wide of a wreath, you're going to slam the edges of the wreath inside of the door. But actually, on this design that we're going to do today, we're going to have the edges of the grapevine exposed, so you really don't have to worry about that slamming in the edges of the door, kind of like my waistline slamming in the edges of my pants, So we're going to focus on the top and the bottom sections, and we're going to leave this exposed on the side. And because that's going to be open, that leaves you room to put any signs or initials or letters to really personalize this wreath to put on your door or in your home or in your office or business. Wherever you're going to place this wreath, you can definitely personalize it using those open spaces. And sometimes, like I say, less is more. We've done wreaths with really excessive amounts of stuff on there, and we've done some wreaths with not so much stuff on there, and this is going to be one of those where we just put a little bit, but the flowers are so large that it really makes a statement. It makes a big impact, and it's going to be beautiful when we're done, and it's really going to be an eye catcher from the street. Okay? Hi, Jerry and Burma. Jerry is watching from Atlanta, Texas. Teeny, oh my God, she said she is driving and shopping. It's okay, guys. My mom watches Netflix and she drives down the road, okay? And people worry about drinking and driving. I think freaking Netflix is worse than drinking and driving because I'm like, Mom, you're going to hit a ditch. And, you know, you can get a ticket for reckless driving, and I'm surprised she hasn't got one for swerving over while she's trying to watch Brothers and Sisters or whatever she's watching. Hi, Vicky. She is the first-time watcher. Well, Vicky, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you found us. Welcome to our family. Hey, Brenda. I'm glad you found us here at Ellis. Leave a comment. Let us know how you found us, guys. And I'd appreciate it if you would share this video for us. And it's working because each time we share this video, guys, it puts this video out in the world, out in the universe, and it gets more people invited here to our family at Ellis. And we get to spend time with you and interact with you each and every Tuesday and during the week when we come to you with more videos. So I appreciate that, guys. And I appreciate you coming on this journey with Dina and I as we continue to bring you new content and new material each and every week. Okay. So the flowers that I've chose to work with on this particular wreath are these right here. These are large succulents. They come 2 on a stem, and for the price, y'all are probably wondering, they're $19.99 and 25% off. So I think that's $5 off, so $15. Honey, I was in Sylvan, so I'm kind of bad at math. But anyway, I think that's $5 off, so $15. That seems like a lot, but these are so large, guys, and these will really make a big statement. And once you put larger blooms on there, or larger flowers, you don't have to put that much other stuff. So you're really spending your money and your investment in these flowers, and you won't have to spend that much in your filler agents and your other greenery and stuff like that you want to put in the wreath. Okay? So, we're going to take the tag off first of all. Okay? Hey, Jackie and Laura and Nancy. Nancy, girl, we are trying to get the online shopping up and running. Rebecca, if you're watching, people are ready to go and they're ready to purchase, and that's what I like to hear. We're trying, guys, as hard as we can. I'm not really sure what the update is, but I'll try and get that for you. And the next time we come on, I'll let you know what that update is. Okay? Ooh, Scott, he said, lay out the chocolate. Scott, I wish I was on chocolates. I don't really eat chocolate. I prefer wine, and that is sugar and calories, so that's probably what's going on. Hey, Kay.
Judy's first time watching.
Oh, it is? Hey, Brenton. Hey, Sharon.
Where she's from.
Who's it again?
Judy.
Hey, Judy. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Let us know how you found out about us, and we want to welcome you. Okay, guys. So these are the flowers that we're going to use this morning, and they come like this. Now, just like with, let me think of something I can refer this to. Okay, for poinsettias at Christmas, when the poinsettias come in a package, they come like this, and they're all smashed up. Please don't put that in your wreath or your tree. That's freaking ugly, and that's not a good look, and I will definitely judge you, okay? So you want to make sure you don't leave your flower like this. Each one of these is on wires, so it's meant to be shaped and bent apart, okay? So you have to do that, and you have to do that a lot of the time with a lot of flowers that you purchase and a lot of the floral stems that you purchase is because they come in like this and they come shipped, pressed together, and they're not meant to be like that for their presentation. And like I always say, presentation is most important. So you want to make sure you fluff each and every petal and pull this apart just like you would a poinsettia on your Christmas tree. And it really changes the outcome of your stem, what it looks like, okay? Hey, Deanne. Hi, Julia. Okay, so we're going to trim this, probably about this big. We're going to start on the bottom, and we're going to put one right up here at the top, okay? We want it to kind of be flush with the grapevine, so see how that's sticking up like that? We don't want it to do that. So we're going to trim a little bit more, but just a little bit at a time, so that way you don't cut it too short and then you're screwed, okay? You definitely want to cut it a little bit at a time and then go from there, because you can always cut more off, okay? So that's about how you want it to be right there. So once you know where you want it, then you want to put some glue on it. Okay. Hi, Lola. How are you? And we're going to put it in just like that. Okay? And once you have it in there, you're going to, again, you can shape it how you want it to be. But I want one kind of sticking up, and I'm going to have another one kind of coming out the front side. Okay? So they come in two. So we're going to have the other one here. And we're going to trim it off. And then we're going to fluff each piece. Okay? And how I'm fluffing is I'm just pulling apart each petal, and I'm touching each and every one. And that's what you want to make sure that you do. Just like when I go to Popeyes, I touch each and every piece of chicken, and I make sure I eat it all. Okay? Okay, so we fluffed it.
Bryson Medford says, need one of these for my house. Can I charge it to my friend Josh Turner's account?
Bryson, I don't think there's much in there. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. You might ask him. He might surprise you. Hi, Deanne. Hi, Janet. Hi, Linda. Okay, So once you fluff this next one, then you want to trim it again. And we're going to put this one right underneath the first one, okay? So they're kind of flush together. So it's going to go about like this. So put you some glue on there. And again, you want to make sure you glue all of this stuff and secure it in the grapevine, because that's what's going to help it stay. So that way when you're closing your door and it's opening back and forth, your wreath and your materials are not falling off on the floor. That is tacky. You definitely don't want that. Okay. So I'm going to hold the back of this thing so I can really stick it in here. Okay. So then you're just going to maneuver your stuff around to where it fits. Just like that. Pull this back up so you can see it. Okay, so I put 2 down here on the bottom of the wreath. Again, this, if you're just joining us, guys, this is a 24-inch oval grapevine wreath. We have put 2 of our foam succulents. We put 1 near the top of the grapevine here on the bottom, and then 1 on the front, and we kind of blended them together. And again, they come flush and they come pressed together for packaging and shipping purposes. So you want to make sure you pull apart each and every petal to really get that full effect, and your presentation is much better. Hey Glenda, hey Natalie, hey Kim, hope everyone's having a wonderful morning. Hope everyone had a great Easter. Guys, if you got any stories for me, let us know. Michelle, we do have a website, ellishomeandgarden.com. We don't offer online shopping yet, but we are trying to get that up and running as soon as possible. Thank you so much, Nancy. Okay, so once we have done that, we're going to actually go ahead and do the same thing on the top. So we're going to replicate the same thing on the top. So this goes back to people asking me if I always use odds and evens. No, you know, it just depends on what type of project I'm doing, what type of wreath I'm doing. You know, sometimes I use odds and sometimes I don't. In this case, I'm going to use evens. I'm going to do 4. And that's because 2 come on each stem. And so I'm going to put 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. And once we get done with the wreath and you see the outcome, you'll see why we're using the 4 instead of the 3. Okay? So we're going to do these at the top. I just dropped my tag. I'll pick that up in a minute. I'm going to trim these. Let's get this back. So are you guys a fan of succulents? Hey Cindy, good morning. Are you guys a fan of succulents? Let us know what you think and if that's something that you like in your home. They're really popular here, not just these large ones, but we have the smaller ones, of course, you can make clusters of and arrangements. We have some out there and they have just flown off the shelf. I mean, everyone that comes in here are like, do you have succulents? You have succulents. And so anyway, they're really popular. So let me know if that's something you like, guys, and I can definitely do another video one day with smaller succulents to show you how you can create like a mound of them in an arrangement or a container, and it really makes a statement on your dining room table or something. And that's really something that's popular. Why am I holding that? Something that's really popular in like that show Fixer Upper, like all of that galvanized metal and all that farmhouse decor. Succulents are really popular to accent those colors in that type of look. Hi, Guyleen.
You're starting early this morning.
Child just lost that. Okay. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, did y'all watch American Idol? Sidebar, did you watch, Dina?
No.
Oh, Dina is just, I can't. Anyway, did y'all watch American Idol, guys? Last night, it was stressing me out. And I'm like on a cleanse, okay? I didn't have any wine last night. And so, I didn't have any wine last night. And so, I was just sitting there freaked out. I had to eat some jelly beans because I was so nervous. But let's see who... the girl with the long braids with all the freaking piercings and tattoos. Oh my God, she's my favorite. I think she's going to win. She could win. Her voice is so good. She sang that song Never Enough from The Greatest Showman. And if you guys have watched my videos before, you know I'm a big fan of that movie. I loved it. Her voice was incredible. I loved it. And also, the drag queen girl, she did pretty good. She blew that crap up. I was waiting for that wig to fly off, but it didn't. Everything stayed intact, thank God, because this is a family show, just like this is a family video. But anyway, it was really good. So guys, let me know what you thought about American Idol if you watched it. Hey, Margaret. Jan says the 16-year-old was awesome. I'll have to... What's her name, Jan? I'm really horrible with names, but that would probably help me. Teeny says she had floods on Easter Day. Oh my God. I hope that they're
Floods
gone.
of ideas.
Oh, floods of ideas. Okay. Let's see. Miss Reby. Is that her name? Reby? She says she loved American Idol. She thinks she'll win too. Me too. Journey. That's her name. Nancy Journey. Journey is going to win. Yes. Yeah, The Voice came on last night too, but I didn't get a chance to watch it because I was watching American Idol, and then I watched that new show on ABC called The Crossing. It's made from the people that made Lost, and I really like that show as well, so I started that. Let me see something. Joanne says she hates succulents. Girl, I'm going to change your mind. I promise. Okay? I promise. Hi, Margaret. Diane, watch The Voice. Was The Voice good? The reason I chose American Idol over The Voice is because everyone was watching. I mean, they were doing the battle rounds where there's two, and it's hard for me really to determine who I like best when they're both like screaming at each other. So I like when they do individual performances. Do you ever watch The Voice? Mm-hmm. Do you like that too? Mm-hmm. It's just hard to tell who's better because they're so good together, but it's hard to judge when they're together. I like individual performances best. Okay.
Donna said she tried to come see you Saturday, but you weren't here.
Yes, guys, I was sick. Oh my God, I got sick. That's another story. Donna, do you live here in Longview? I hope you didn't drive in. Oh my God, I feel horrible. Thanks, Alinda and Nancy. Nancy, they were. Some of them were. And on American Idol, that girl with the red hair and those boots, she's very talented, but freaking dramatic, girl. I just want to be like, calm down, take a chill pill, take a deep breath, because she stresses me out. I mean, she's so dramatic, but she's very talented. So when she comes on there, I just have to put the mute button on until they tell me what she's going to do. And Katy Perry does not play. She is harsh, and that's what I like. She's down to the point, and she will tell people, you are good, but you need, like one girl, she says you have beautiful hair, but you don't need to swing it around one time. Because she was swinging it around like she was Beyonce or something. I must throw my neck out trying. I could not do that. Oh, my God. Let's see. Hi, Donna. She's from Bruno, Texas. Okay, so we're going to fluff this next one out, this flower. And we're going to put it up here at the top, okay? In the center. So we're going to put some glue on there.
Donna's from Marshall.
Oh, okay, Donna. Well, I hope to see you again soon. Don't be a stranger now. Okay, we put one at the top, and we're going to put the other one right here underneath. Okay? Just like we did on the bottom, we're going to replicate. I'm going to pull these apart again. I'm fluffing each and every petal as I go to really bring out the shape in this particular succulent. Okay? Anne says Journey was good last night. I agree. Yes, Reba, that girl, the 15-year-old with the red hair, she kept flipping her hair, and I was like, oh my God, you need some Excedrin migraine for all that crap. Okay, so I'm adding my other succulent up here at the top. Okay, so I'm going to have Dina scan up real close and show you guys what we've done so far. We have 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Okay, for those who are just joining us, we're doing a 24-inch oval grapevine wreath, guys. We're focusing on the top and the bottom. We're leaving the sides exposed. So sometimes, like I say, less is more. We have predominantly big, large head flowers, which are these large succulents, so we don't need to overpower the wreath with a whole bunch of floral aspects because we have already got a big statement going on here. So we're really just going to accent these, create a backdrop, and create a great filler for these particular flowers, and then leave the sides exposed. And again, that leaves a lot of room for you to accent with initial letters, wood letters, or signage of anything to really personalize this wreath for your door, your home, wherever you're going to place it. Okay.
Crystal's asking, have you ever done funeral arrangement or casket spray? And if so, what do you use for a base?
Yes, I have. But, Crystal, I have not used live flowers. And so a lot of the time people use live flowers. With artificial, you can just use a base like you would use on a cemetery saddle. And you can put, they have like little rubber things on the edge so it doesn't mess up the top of the casket. And you can actually bend it to form, have the casket's kind of round on top. You can just, so the same thing you'd use for like a tombstone, instead of bending those things down, you can leave them kind of flat or kind of rounded. And it will just lay right over the top of the casket. And you can kind of elongate the flowers so that it creates the draping effect to create over the whole bottom of the casket like you would see at the funeral home. Okay? Amanda, I do not sing, girl. If I sang... No, if I... Dina is saying no. If I sang, the windows would blow out and everyone in here would quit. Okay? And we want people to come in here and be welcome to shop here, and so I don't want to run everybody out. I think I can sing, and so sometimes I'm in the car and I'm like, ooh, that was a good note, and no one was around to hear it, you know. And my sister, though, I sit on the couch and watch The Voice, and I'm over there humming, like doing runs, and I'm like got my hand going, and she's like, will you please shut up? But anyway, Dina can sing. Oh, hi, let's see. Hi, Shalana. I hope I didn't butcher your name. Thank you so much, girl. That's all we're here for, is to be positive and happy. Okay?
Lisa's asking about the hot glue hurting the plants. Does the hot glue hurt the plants?
Well, no, not on these. Like on the flowers, we're just putting them on the stem. So if you put it on the edge of here, it will probably make a mark or probably stain it. But you want to make sure you put your hot glue on the stem so that you don't see that, because it's just in there to secure the thing. Okay? Did you see this from Jan? She says Taylor Swift surprised everyone at the Bluebird Cafe the other night.
Wow.
We were just talking. Hey, Courtney, congratulations. My friend Courtney's watching. She just found out she's pregnant. So congratulations, girl. I'm still counting on you to have twins, so you never know, with that first sonogram might scare you to death. Let's see. Jan, we always talk about me and Dean at the Bluebird Cafe because we watch that show Nashville. So that's crazy. Hi, Connie and Sandy. Okay. So now that we have our flowers in place, the hardest part is done, guys. So now we're going to create a outline, I guess, so to speak, for the flowers. So the first thing we're going to use is greenery, okay? No maidenhair fern today. Are you excited? We're actually changing it up and doing a little something different. So these are just some leather fern bush. It's some wide, big fern leaves, which I love. And they have the actual fern fronds in the middle. I love these also. I've used these before in other arrangements, and they just pull apart. So I'm going to pull them apart before we begin and get them all laid out here on the counter.
Jeannie, these are fake.
Yeah, guys, all this stuff is fake.
Janet, we sell the flowers here. Reby, we're in Longview, Texas.
Okay, so is anyone watching? Has anyone been to Longview before? Let us know. Sharon is wanting to know if we saw her comment. Let me scroll down, Sharon, and see what it says. I don't have a green thumb. What's a great plant to have in an apartment that will give off good energy and keep me away from bad energies? Well, Sharon, I don't have a green thumb either, girl. I can tell you how to kill something. But actually, you can just get a house plant, like a peace lily, or, you know any other house plants, Dina? Or, what's something else? I can see them in my head, but I can't name
No,
like some
aloe vera is
ivy.
supposed to be good.
Aloe vera, you can get some ivy. You know, I have ivy in my house. I'm not poison ivy, just kidding. But, you know, ivy on the fireplace. So maybe some of that stuff would help. Okay. Donna comes to Longview often. Well, Donna, I hope next time you come in, you stop. Oh, I recognize you, Donna. I clicked on your face. Yes. Well, hey, Donna. And Paulette and Chris. Let's see. Hi, Lisa and Callie. Callie says mother-in-law's tongue, guys, so that's
Snake
one.
plant, mother-in-law's tongue.
Yes. Okay. Oh my God, Morgan. Okay, so we're going to cut our stems, and we're going to start at the base down here, and we're just kind of trying to create an outline underneath the succulents, okay? And I chose this greenery because it's light in color, just like the succulent, so you can see that it really blends in well. So as you choose your flowers, guys, choose the main flower you're going to use. Go through, walk around the store, take time, don't rush, and really hold that up next to the greenery and see what fits and what works best for you as you shop. Okay, and I didn't even think about this, but I'm gonna have Dina come over here with me. These are kind of my materials I have laid out here that I'm going to use, so you can kind of see they all kind of match the same color scheme. So they've got the lighter greens. Okay. I've got some white in the cotton, and then I have this little curlicue here that's also got that light green and white wash as well, and then I have a little bit of darker greenery, and if I have enough room, I have some purple to really break this apart, because see, in the succulent here, there's some purple down here near the base, okay? So that's really how I chose to use this particular greenery, okay? Let's see here. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Crystal. Ooh, this is getting nasty. Okay, so anyway, we're going to put a little glue on the edge of this stem here. And we're going to start here at the bottom. Okay. And we're just going to continue this as we go down the wreath, okay? Hi, Barbara. Okay, y'all be nice to Paulette, dang. Okay, I mean, not everybody likes me talking, I know. I mean, Morgan even tells me to shut up sometimes. So it's okay. We love everyone here, like I said. We're just here to have fun, and that's all we want to do. And I just like to, tell stories and just kind of entertain you guys while we work. Okay, so we're going to continue putting these green fern leaves around the base of the wreath. Okay, even going to put one up here near the top. And these are all on wire, so as you can see I'm kind of bending them as I go, and that makes it really easy to place them in the shape and the direction that you want to place them.
Bossier sells the screen sells, yeah.
Do what?
Bossier sells the same plants, right?
Yes, the Bossier store, guys. We have 4 locations, so if you're not close to Longview, I hate that I'm going to miss you, but we have 4 locations. You can find all of that information about those locations on our website at ellishomeandgarden.com. Click on the top where it says locations, and just to tell you, we have one here in Longview, we have one in Bossier, in Texarkana, and in Beaumont. So hopefully you have one that's closest to you that you can make a little trip. You can go over there, shop, have some fun, and really see what Ellis has to offer. And we don't just offer artificial flowers, guys. We have a beautiful greenhouse, and right now it's really prime season, and it's awesome. Okay? What happened? Oh, the air.
Yeah.
Dina's on fire. She's burning up. I had to put a fan over here, a Diva fan, because it was hot. I turned the air on earlier, but it wouldn't come on. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Debbie. Now, these are artificial foam succulents. I don't use any live flowers because I can't keep anything alive, and I have never done that. But do you guys ever use live flowers in wreaths? If you do, leave a comment, let me know, and share your pictures, guys. I wanted to tell you, we got some awesome pictures after the last video that we did, and I want to thank everybody for sending those pictures in and sharing them with us because they were really awesome. The turnout was great, and I want to thank you for sharing your designs because I like to see what you take from our videos each and every week. And I want to share those photos to our Facebook page, so keep them coming. You can share them here in the live feed, or you can send them to us on a private message. So either way you want to do it, we appreciate you doing that.
Bethany, he uses a glue pen at his desk, but when he's off and about, he uses the glue gun.
Yeah, guys, I don't travel with the glue pot. But, this is kind of like, we cleaned out the classroom. This is where we are. We have a classroom here. We teach classes. And also, if you'd ever want to be in a floral class, guys, where we have one-on-one interaction with you and teach you and guide you, that's really the word, guide you on how to do floral design. And we do offer classes in our Longview and our Bossier locations. You can find those classes on our website at ellishomeandgarden.com. So we're in our classroom in Longview, but I kind of cleared off this area, and it's kind of like our new video spot, and it works out great because I got a plug here. If you watch my other videos, I almost hung myself before on the cord of the glue gun. So anyway, we have the plug here, we got the computer here, and we got the counter here. Still no trash can, but you know what? I'm trashy, so it's okay. We're going to find a trash can eventually, but we're going to get there. Okay? Thank you, Cindy.
Eliza's watching from Australia.
Wow.
Eliza's watching from Honduras.
Let's see. Cher says, do you use other wreath forms instead of grapevine? Cher, I mainly use grapevine, of course, unless it's like Christmas, and then I'll use like an evergreen wreath. But if you use mesh, I'd use a mesh wreath form. I don't do a lot of mesh. But if you do mesh, then I would definitely use that type of form.
Serena lives in Longview, Washington.
Wow. I've never been to Washington, have you?
No, I would
you
like
just
to
said
go.
that last time, didn't you? It's on your bucket list. Okay. Watch the glue, guys. You'll burn your fingertips off. We'll get some more of this greenery. And as you can see, I'm just going behind the succulents and I'm creating an outline. And we're going to do that first, and then we're going to go back and fill in, and you're going to really see how the presentation and the outcome really comes to life, and it's going to look really good. Ooh, Brenda, I like you, honey. She says, beat it. Negative or no patience people. Wait for the replay. Love watching Dylan and his beautiful florals. Well, thank you, Brenda. I really appreciate it. Hi, Tanya and Mary. Mary says, where do I get my design ideas from? Guys, a lot of it I just come up with, and sometimes I walk around the store and people are like, are you going to do anything today? And I'm like, But, sometimes you just have to walk around, you have to look at things, and you have to see what you can put together. But just like you guys, when I run out of ideas, I get on Pinterest, because sometimes I'll lay in bed at night and say, I'm going to get on Pinterest for a couple minutes, and I'll stay on there for 3 hours, and I start looking at flowers, and I end up looking at food, of course. Or I end up looking at all kinds of stuff. The other night, guys, I got on this kick. I'm so weird, okay? I got on this thing on Pinterest, and I clicked on something, and it was showing, like, abandoned, what happened?
Teeny.
What'd she say? Let's see. Oh God, my hair, it looks good. Or this. Anyway, I started looking at abandoned theme parks, and it was really creepy, and it was on Pinterest, and see, that was some weird thing. But I started looking at that, and it was like an hour long. So Pinterest is where I get most of my ideas if I run out. Okay. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Louise. Okay, we're going to continue to add this greenery. And again, if this is not something that's accessible to you in your town or your home, you can definitely substitute with anything that looks similar. And, you know, substitutes are possible because I showed I had Rebecca share a wreath it was like a week ago. It was a double sunflower infinity wreath that we have done here. We had someone do one, and she lived somewhere far off. She did not have the same materials I had here. And her wreath was beautiful, guys. So that goes to show you can definitely get the same outcome by using different materials. You just have to be patient.
Crystal says Pinterest is like the Bermuda Triangle.
Yes, you can do all kinds of stuff on there. Okay. Thank you so much, Maggie. Okay, we're going on this side. Okay, so you can see, guys, how I started at the top, and I'm just creating an outline just as the wreath forms. And that's something I always, want to tell you is that, the wreath is kind of going in an oval motion. So you want to keep your flowers and your florals going in that pattern. You don't want stuff sticking way off out of nowhere. You want to keep some type of shape going, because at the end of the day, shape is very important, and that's how your designs turn out to be really pretty and really good, is because your shape is really important. Okay?
First weekend in May is the Derby.
Hi, Kathy. What kind of derby?
Kentucky Derby.
Is that the one where they wear the big hats?
Yes.
I always wanted to go to one of those. Have you guys ever been to the Kentucky Derby? You been?
Yes.
Did you wear a hat and heels?
No, I wore a hat, but I didn't wear the heels.
Well, you have to wear heels, honey, if you're going to do the Kentucky Derby.
No, you have to wear the hat. You just wear the hat.
They have a bar there?
Yes.
Oh, where's this at?
Louisville.
Where's that at?
Kentucky. Kentucky Derby.
Jesus. Well, anyway, oh my God, so it's like horses, right? I really don't know anything about this. Okay, so you go in there, you get dressed up, you sit on the thing, get drunk, and watch horses.
Yes.
My kind of party. I hope so. I just sit on the horses start pooping or something. I have to go. But
love the horses.
Oh my gosh. Well, I never heard about this. I mean, I've heard of the Derby, but I've never been. Is it free or you have to buy it?
No, you have to buy tickets.
Of course you do. Jesus. I've been wanting to go to Disneyland, guys. I was telling Dina about this the other day. She was saying that she had been to Disney. It was at Disney World. And I've been wanting to go, but them prices is crazy. Them people lost their mind. I can play Candyland at home and be in Disneyland. I'm not doing it. I ain't trying it. Oh, let's see. Michelle's asking, and I want to answer this for everyone, okay? Michelle's asking how long does it take to finish the wreath. Guys, I'm on here and I'm interacting with you and talking and stuff, so it's going to take longer. But if I was doing this at my desk, probably about 20 to 25 minutes or so.
Do you like animals?
Me?
Yes.
I love animals, guys. I don't like raccoons. Dina over here feeds everything. But she'll feed ladybugs. But listen, I love animals. I have 4 dogs. I have 3 weenie dogs, and I have 1 2-pound Yorkie. It's my sister's dog. She's a little okay, but we still love her. And then what happened? Oh, Missy, sometimes I just can't get it. Oh my God, let's see. Evelyn is sneaking around work. Well, girl, don't get caught. But anyway, I love animals. I have those 4 dogs, and yes, I love them. And I love horses. I've never rode one before, but I was just saying last week I'd love to ride a horse, but I don't want to just jump along. I want to have the whip and really go for it and hop over a fence or something. So maybe we'll do that one day, and we'll do a live video for you guys, me and Dina, and she'll show you me flying off the horse.
Morgan says don't talk about her like that.
Do what?
Morgan says don't talk about her like that.
She's talking about her dog, guys. That stupid Yorkie of hers. Her name is Roxanne. That's not what I call her. I call her little. And she is most of the time. Debbie says she will be on Disney World. Girl, it's beautiful, and I love to do Disney World, but they've just lost it on their prices. And even Dina said, look, she went a long time ago, but nowadays each year the prices increase. It's just insane. But did you guys watch on? At Christmas time, they did a thing like on Hallmark or something called Decorating with Disney. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
And it showed what all went into them decorating the park for Christmas. And they have a warehouse. It's huge. It's 100,000 square foot. and probably bigger than that. And all the decorations are, they have staff that works on it all year round, and they go out in at nighttime in one night when the park is closed and put up all the decorations. It's insane. You have to look it up on YouTube and watch it.
They have tunnels under the park.
Yeah, it showed it all. It was really cool. Let's see. Carolina says start with Disneyland. It's smaller. But girl, you know me. Go big or go home. So, I don't know. Okay. So, anyway, we're going to... forgot what I was doing, Lord. We've just about got our outline done. Actually, we do. So, I'm going to leave that there. So, now we're going to add in a few more components, okay? We're going to add in some of this purple cotton filler. Okay, this is great, guys. I've used this in other videos, and I like it because it's got lots of ingredients already in this one stem. Okay, it's got the purple lavender, it's got the leaves, foliage, and it's got the cotton balls in it as well. So you really get 3 things in one particular bush. Okay.
Vicky says her son is a Disney agent, can get you a great price for your Disney trip.
Who?
Vicky.
Send us a message, please, okay? I would love that. For real. Send us a private message on here with his contact information, and I will contact him and see what kind of deal he can get me, because for real, I've been dying to go there, but I don't want to spend a fortune. And I don't need to go to every land there is, because Dina said there's like 45 lands. Let me just go with one, okay?
Epcot, they have different worlds.
Yeah, I don't need to go to any worlds. Just one world, Disney World, and we'll go from there. Okay? Okay. Well, I'm excited, girl. I'm on this Facebook Live. Got agents calling me and everything. Now I just need one for Ellen, okay? But for real, I'm all for Disney World if I can get an agent. Okay. So now we're going to start adding this filler, guys, right on top. Ooh, that's hot. Right on top of this.
You can walk around Disney World with drinks in hand, too. Or the Epcot.
They have alcohol there?
Epcot, yeah.
This is sounding better every minute. Because, guys, I just can't do Six Flags. I hope it's better than Six Flags. Because I don't do heat. Well, I'm sure it'll be hot in Disney World. But, I mean, Six Flags I just can't do.
And muggy.
Oh, really?
Because it's in Florida.
Oh, my God. The last time I went to Six Flags, I threw my back out on one of them rides, and I have never been back. And they've lost it with the prices of food. That's another thing, guys. Food is so expensive. And you know me, I'm a foodie, so I'll spend $40 on a drink and not even think twice about it. But I had a slice of pizza at Six Flags, and it was like $12.
Yeah.
And I was like, they tried it.
Patty is asking, do you like to decorate your home as well?
Yes, guys, I love to decorate my home. I mainly do it for Christmas. I used to do a lot more. One year, I had the Ellis staff Christmas party there. Haven't had them back. They're too nuts. Just kidding. But for real. But anyway, I had an Ellis staff Christmas party there at my parents' house, and my mom had a big 2-story house, and I went nuts. I started in the end of September, and I did 10 trees. They were all at least 8 foot tall, huge Christmas trees. Every room was a different theme. So the kitchen was like gingerbread, the living room was red and green, the dining room was red and black, whatever it was. 10 Christmas trees. I did the banister. Upstairs had trees. Garland around every door facing, the whole front yard, the porch, the whole thing. It looked like Christmas threw up in there, but classy, of course, you know. So I did that. It took me from the end of September all the way until right at Thanksgiving. I finished it up. I had the outside done. It was insane. Beautiful, but you have to take all that crap down, you know. So then I haven't done that much ever again. The most trees I put up since then is, I think, 3. But last year I did 1 tree, and every year I come up in like July and stuff when the Christmas stuff comes out, and I'm like, I think I'm going to put up like 3 or 4 trees this year, and I always put up 1. It's a lot to do. Okay?
Kim says, you seem like you're ADD.
I'm not ADD, girl, but I do like to talk. I move from one thing all over the place. Okay? Brenda, we're still working on that online store, I promise. Oh my gosh, somebody's coming from Iceland. Hey, girl. Hope you're having a good morning. Okay, we're going to continue to add this last little bit of this on the bottom. Okay.
Oh, you can get food deals with your package at the parks.
Is that the one that was the travel agent?
No, this is somebody else.
Ooh, I love a
She's
food
been to
deal.
all the parks on package deals, and it wasn't costly at all that way. Otherwise, it wouldn't have gone.
Okay, well, y'all need to hook me up. Hook me up. Y'all want to hear a bad story? Let me tell you a story. Me and Josh 2 years ago, decided we were going to go to New York for Christmas. And so we had this lady that came in here. She was one of my customers. And I can say this because I want y'all to know, okay? She was a lady that shopped in here. I did some arrangements for her, and she told me she was a travel agent. And she told me if you ever wanted a good deal, to call her, and she would hook me up with a good deal. And so I was thinking, yeah, right, whatever. So like a year goes by, and then, September comes around, and it's getting near Christmas time, and I'm like, you know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm going to call her, and I'm going to see what she says. If I say, I want to go to New York at Christmas time, I want to see what ungodly amount of money it's going to cost. So I call her up, and I say, hey girl, I said, it's probably too last minute, but I just want to know what it would cost if I stayed in this hotel at these dates and go to New York. It was at Christmas time, and it was like December 16th through the 20th. Okay, so 4 days. So she calls me back, and she said it's going to be $1,300 for 2 people for 3 nights for 4 days. That's plane, that's airfare, that's hotel, that's everything, there and back. So I was like, well, heck yeah. So she's like, you need to make a $700 deposit. Have I told you about this?
Mm-mm.
Okay. She's like, Christina's got a serious face on, like she's about to kill somebody. She's like, you need to make a $700 deposit, and you can pay the rest within a couple weeks. Now, this is in September. So I go over there, I pay her a $700 deposit, and anyway, like a week goes by, and she calls me, and she says that she had booked somebody a trip to Las Vegas, and they're not going to be able to go anymore, so if I get rid of this trip for her, she'll give me a credit. So I told my mom about it, and she goes to her work, and she starts telling everybody this lady's name and this trip she's got available. Hold on just a second. And so this lady comes up to my mom's work, and she says, my mom's name is Tracy. She says, Tracy, you did give that lady any money, did you? And my mom said, yeah, my son gave him a $700 deposit. And she was like, oh my God, she's a scam artist. And my mom was like, what are you talking about? She had been under investigation from the police. She had a detective on her case. She'd almost been to jail before. She had her mother-in-law write checks in court to get her out of jail before, like thousands of dollars. She had people that would go to Mexico that she'd booked their trip. They'd get there to check in. Their hotel was not paid for. They had nowhere to stay. Her main thing was Disney World. That's what made me think about this. She would go to Disney World. The people would. They'd get to Disney World. They'd have no reservations. They'd have nowhere to stay. They'd have no airfare. They'd get to the airport. No plane tickets. She never booked it. So we called her. My mom did. She screamed at her and said, we won't prove tonight that you made these reservations. She had never even reserved my air. She'd never reserved my hotel. She'd never reserved anything. We had to go on a huge ordeal. Oh, and I'd already paid her the rest of the money by then, so I paid her $1,300. And the main thing, guys, was that we all communicated in email and in text. So everything she did was in writing. So I had proof of everything she had told me and promised me. She promised me a limo from the airport to the hotel. She promised me a certain room that was like the top of the line. She promised me all kinds of stuff. So it was all in writing. So at the end of the day, I got a $6,000 trip for $1,300 because I had it in writing. So it's very important that you make sure you keep everything in writing when you contact people, because they will try and screw you over. And she tried, and my mom was not playing with her. And I'm not going to tell you her name, but if you're in the Longview area, you probably know who I'm talking about. But I will never trust her again, and I hope she's watching. But anyway, because we had to go through hell to try and get a trip booked that was supposed to be something that was supposed to be a memorable experience for me and a wonderful experience. It turned out to be a nightmare. Because we had to deal with people like her. So it was horrible, guys. So that just goes to show you never know who you're dealing with. So always have things in writing. But it was a trip of a lifetime. It was wonderful. When we got there, it was magical. It was Christmas time, just like you think. But I'll probably never go back because I'm probably never going to get a deal like that. But if it wasn't for my mom really fighting for me and really fighting her, because she was a habitual liar. Every time my mom would go back and say something to her, she would come back with another lie. She was not scared. And we told her we had the detective. We're talking to him that you've been under investigation with. Nothing fazed her. She just would look you in the eye and she would lie to you. People are crazy. So anyway, that's a serious story for you today. But that just goes to show you. I thought I told you that story, Dina.
No.
Yeah. So anyway, people are crazy. Yes, Carolina, moms do not mess with children. And that's what my mom told her. She says, you expect me to put my son on a plane going to a place where he's never been when you don't even know if he's got reservations made? No. But you best believe I had the limo waiting for me at the airport and everything on her tab. And when we got there, they told us that, she told me I was going to have continental breakfast. When we got there, they said that I didn't. I called her up on the phone and I said, look, Daddy, you better give me your credit card number because you promised me this, and I'll call the police right now. I had continental breakfast every morning. Yeah, I don't play either, guys, when it comes to that stuff, because I work with customers and I work with people every day, and I try to do the best I can so that everybody has a positive experience, and I expect the best when I work with other people as well, just like you guys would. Okay? Susan, no, I didn't. That trip was a scam as well. It was all a scam. I mean, seriously. I don't know. So now I always go with a travel agent from a travel agency and not from this fool. And after this all came out, something came out on Facebook. It was this large thread, and there's all these people. She had scammed like hundreds of people out of thousands of dollars. And seriously, her mother-in-law had to go and write checks to everybody for all the people she owed money to. And also, when we got to our hotel, she had my reservations and my limo ride and everything under different people's credit card names. It was insane. Not even hers. But she doesn't understand. You can't check in a hotel with your credit card with someone else's name on the thing.
Yeah.
That's, what are we, stupid? I mean, come on. Teresa says, Mom Bear. Y'all
Mela's
know my
watching
mom.
from Ireland.
Oh, hey,
Karen's
girl.
watching from Ireland.
Well, thanks, Karen and Mel. Yeah, guys, my mom does not play. She will kill somebody in a heartbeat. Y'all ever seen Unsolved Mysteries? I'm telling you, you screw up, you mess with somebody's kid, and it ain't gonna be good. Okay, so we're back to this wreath, guys. We are we have the foam succulents in the center. You took this greenery and I made an outline, and in front of that outline, we're going back with this cotton filler, and we're really filling this in, guys. And as you can see on the bottom, that purple really pops off of these light color leaves, and that cotton does as well. Okay. So if you have any questions or comments about the wreath, guys, please leave a comment down below. Let us know. Dina will definitely relay those to me if I don't see them on the screen here. And we can answer those to you. Even if it's not about this wreath, if it's about something else you're designing or working on, any advice you need, we will definitely be here to answer that for you.
Moms are better than the FBI and CIA.
You don't ever know how strong your mom is until she thinks her kids are in danger, and then she like goes into a whole nother mode. I've never seen my mom go like that. Morgan's watching. Morgan, leave a comment and tell them. We would come in the house and, you know, Mom would be on the phone with somebody. We wouldn't know who she was talking to, and all of a sudden she'd be screaming. We'd be like, we know who that is, you know. And my mom had to go back, and she had to secure our reservations and our flights and everything like that, go behind her and make sure we had proof of that before she sent me, her child, on an airplane to New York City, where I've never been before, to make sure that I was safe. Because can you imagine going to Mexico where people are getting beheaded, going to a resort and not having a reservation, and then you're stuck there? I don't think so.
Nikki's watching from New Zealand.
Hi, Dale. Michelle, that's what I'm talking about. I'm for real. Let's see. Morgan, what did Morgan say?
That lady was crazy.
Oh, the travel agent, yes. Are you at work, Morgan? It is, Jan. I'm very thankful. If my mom watches this video, y'all, her name is Tracy. She'll leave a comment, the whole thing, and she'll let y'all know more about it.
Linda's asking about how much it would cost to purchase the materials.
The materials for this wreath, you know, it just depends on how much you're going to put in here, you know, what you're trying to do. Probably, let me think. Probably about $60, 60 to 70 bucks, probably at most, because everything here at Ellis is mostly on sale. Our everyday floral stems are 25% off, and then we have a lot of this other stuff is on sale as well, because some of it's seasonal. Some of our seasonal sales are different than our everyday sales, but I believe that it is all on sale.
Lisa, we sell all this.
Yeah, a lot of people leave comments and they ask where we get our product at, and we actually get it here at Ellis. So, you know, we're here representing Ellis and all of their great products, so please come see us. And again, you can find our locations on our website. And guys, if you'll do me a favor, please, and share this video, because again, that gets all new people coming in here to our family here at Ellis and watching these videos, and I really appreciate it, and so does Ellis.
We have a lot of Irish today. Joseph from Ireland is
I know.
watching.
See, the sharing reaches people all the way in Ireland, and we had someone earlier from, I just went blank.
We have New Zealand, Australia.
New Zealand and Australia, all kinds of places. Thank you, Shorty. Shorty, I hadn't seen you in a while.
Puerto Rico, Honduras.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what we got so far. I'm going to have Dina scan up, show you up close. Okay, we've got 3 ingredients so far. We've got the succulents, we've got the greenery, and we've got that filler with the lavender and stuff like that. So if you like what you see, guys, give us a thumbs up. Let us know what you think down below. And again, you can really see how we're really focusing on the top and the bottom, leaving these sides open. And again, that gives you an option to add and personalize it with any initial letters or with any signage or anything like that you really want to enhance this wreath with for the season. And that's a great thing also, is you can definitely use something like this that's kind of, let me think of the right word, neutral, and you can add seasonal aspects. And so if you were to personalize with signage, you could put like a sign, Happy Fall, Happy Easter, Happy whatever, what happened?
It says ingredients. You aren't making a cake.
Morgan, shut your mouth. Anyway, hi Heidi, hi Sylvia, Kathy. Okay, so now we're going to add this. This is another one of my favorites, guys. You're probably going to think this and say, what is this whole dry thing? You know, that's what I think sometimes when I eat somebody's cake, like when Morgan bakes a cake, you know, dry. But anyway, you know, this is one of my favorites because these are kind of cool and they're unique, and it's not something you see every day on a daily basis. So these are awesome. They're kind of inexpensive. They're $5.99 and 25% off. Let's see. Lisa says she used to be a florist for 25 years, and the quality of silk flowers is so improved. And that is true, Lisa, and that's always important to, you know, you get what you pay for. I know that's hard to say sometimes when people are really trying to stay on a budget, but the more you spend on a flower, sometimes the better outcome it's going to be and the more realistic it's going to look. Okay? Susan, let's read her comment. She says, so I watched your live where you shared the Dominican trip. My husband and I are some great friends have been twice. Our trip was 4 years ago. I have a story. My husband was drinking, and it was late, and he and our friends wanted to keep going, and I was ready to call it a night. We got in a heated argument about him being so drunk and then keeping up with him since we were in a strange place and the resort was confusing to get around. We laugh about it now. Fast forward today, and I noticed he looked like he had a heat stroke. I have a heat stroke every day, girl. Here we were, far from home, and I thought, oh my God, he is not dealing with that heat in the fight we had, and he's had a stroke. We got home and come to find out he has Bell's palsy. I almost got caught with a bottle of Mama Juana in my carry-on coming home. It was an adventure. Our second trip was much smoother, thank goodness. Oh my God, Susan, my mom had brought that stuff home before. Mama Juana, you ever heard of that stuff? It's like alcohol. Yeah, it will kill you. Anyway, oh my God, girl, that is crazy, Bell's palsy. See, you thought he had a stroke. That just goes to show you never know. Goodness. Hi, Karen. Sherry's coming from Vegas. Sherry, I've never been to Vegas before, but let me tell you, girl, me and Dean are huge Celine Dion fans. So if you've ever been before and you've seen her live, let us know and let us know how it was. Or if you've seen anybody live in Vegas, because they've always got the best people, except for Mariah Carey. I don't care about her. She is tired. That weave is tired. That hair is tired. And she needs to quit dressing like a 10-year-old. Okay? Hope I don't have any fans out there for Mariah. But anyway, do you like Mariah Carey?
Sometimes.
She was good. I like her old stuff, but she tries too hard now, don't you think?
Yes.
Let's see. Also, have you seen Celine Dion live? No? Okay. So we're going to get there one day. You know who David Foster is?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see his concert because he brings he had, who's the people that sing I Swear? He had them in concert one time and they're really good. So. Amy said we have to see the Blue Men. Ooh, sounds kind of kinky. Just kidding. What's Blue Men though? That sounds kind of good.
They're dressed up in blue and they do the, it's awesome.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Blue Men concert.
Tina, we are in Longview, Texas. Sandy says Celine is wonderful. See, now y'all making me jealous. God almighty. Okay, now back to the stem. We're going to trim this and we're going to place it in the wreath here, okay? So, I'm going to show you something that I've always told you is a no-no in a minute, but I'm going to show you how you can do it and make it work. Okay, so we're going to add a few of these. Okay.
Lots of people saying Celine is awesome.
I bet she is, guys. She is wonderful. And I'm going to see her one day. I can't wait. So I'm glad that you guys are leaving comments and let us know.
Nancy says she'll be back in the fall.
Who?
Nancy
really?
said Celine will be back in the fall.
Dallas says, when you're done with that wreath, can you send it to me? I'll hang it on the thing for advertisement. Yes. And Dallas, I love your name. I actually saw a girl on The Voice of American Idol. Her name was Dallas, and I told Morgan, I was like, I want to name my daughter that. I love that name, Dallas. So that's awesome. Let's see. Hey, Thaddeus. There's another guy's name on the American Idol last night named Thaddeus. He's asking how much do we figure out how to charge this for a customer. And, you know, you take your materials and you have to charge some type of labor. You have to bring some things into account. You know, how long it took you to do it, how much material you put in there, you know, how much work it was to do it. And then you determine your labor on that as well. Okay? Hey, Susan. Vicki, this is a board that we made here. It's just some plywood, and we have 2x4s on the back. Okay? Okay, now here's the little trick I'm going to show you that I've always told you is the no-no. And this is the way you can make it work. Okay? So we have our pick machine here, and a lot of you guys, this is accessible to me, so that's why I use it. If this is not accessible to you, I cut these stems apart. And instead of putting them all in individually, you can put them together like this. You can tape them with floral tape and then insert them in. I've always said you do not use picks on the grapevine wreath because this is a sharp edge and it will stick out. But I wanted to bind these together. So a faster way to bind these together, you can do it with a pick, and then you can take your wire cutters and just cut the sharp part off. So then your stems are bound together, but the sharp part's off, and you can actually insert this in the wreath, and it's not going to hurt you or your door. Okay? So see, there's always ways to get around the rules, so you just have to work it. Alright, we're going to add this at the bottom. Okay, and I've got a little bit more here on this side. Okay, we're going to put this one up here at the top, guys, a little bit longer. Karen, those boards have been here for so long. Hey, Shelby, that I don't even know who made them or where they came from. They were here way before. I've been here 8 years. They've been here way before I came. But your husband could probably make you one. Mother's Day is coming up in May, girl, so it's a great time to get him to get you a little board made for your crafting or your wreath making.
Damn, we are still working on getting that website.
Yes. Susan says she's heard of this contraption. She's never used it. My aunt one time, she was watching the video and she texted me and she said, "Oh my God, what is that thing you're using? It sounds like a register every 5 minutes." I was like, oh my gosh. Hi Rhonda, hope you're having a good morning. Okay, hi Christina. So we're going to continue to cut these apart, guys, and add them in our wreaths here. Up here near the top. And if you like what you see, guys, but you want to add a little more color, if you're really a colorful person, that is totally cool. You can add different flowers in here. And usually, you know, wherever you're buying your succulents or buying your flowers, you can find some that have more color. So succulents come in all different colors. They come in deep purples, they come in greens, they come in all kinds. So, you know, you can really, you know, take supplies that are accessible to you and create something similar to this wreath that we're doing today.
Are these paper on the cotton pick?
Yes, paper. I love these. I like them because they're unique. Kay's asking about notifications, guys, and a lot of people send us messages about those. That's something you have to do on your end, guys. We can't do that for you. You have to go to your settings on your phone or on Facebook and turn on your notifications for Ella's Home and Garden. So that's something that you guys can take care of, and that way you can get a notification when we're on and you don't miss any content that we come to you with, or any stories like about my crazy travel agent that I had that I will never have again. Yes. Sean, I love you because you're sneaking around at work. I love it.
Some people are asking if they can see the back of the board.
Yes, guys, stay in just a second. When we get done, I'll turn it around and show you. Okay. I'm going to add these few things on the top of here. And I had all these materials over here. I don't think we're going to use them all because this wreath is really getting full, and that's exactly how I wanted it. But like I say, less is more sometimes, so you want to keep that in mind as you go. Oh, Lord. That scared me. Almost said a bad word. Okay. You never know about me, guys. If you're ever around, you might hear me say something. So, I apologize if anything ever pops out. Okay.
Favorite place that you've ever visited?
Me? Trying Church's Chicken? No. No, I'm just kidding. Where is my favorite place I've ever visited? You know, probably New York City, just because it was freezing, but it was just like what you see on TV. I went at Christmas time, so it was magical, and it was like everything was decorated, and I'm a Christmas freak, so, you know, I love all that stuff. There was so many people. That was the only downside, of course, but we knew that going in. But, you know, I've been to Cancun. It's been beautiful there. Some places that I want to go for sure. One is Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We talked about that last week. One is Las Vegas. I've never been there before, and, you know, I like to dip and do it, so that would be fun for me. And I really want to go to, like, Paris and Italy. So probably those places right there. And I've never been on a cruise, guys, because I told y'all, I've seen the Titanic. I've seen how that crap went down. Jack and Rose, there's plenty of room for Jack on that freaking raft, and she just threw him off like a piece of trash. That will not be me, because Josh will throw me off. So, because there ain't enough room for our big O butts on that raft. So, I don't know if I could do a cruise. I feel like I would be confined and on that ship. So, maybe one day I'll take a risk and I'll do a cruise. But I like to go to all-inclusive resorts so I can sit on my butt. People can bring me drinks. They can bring me chips and guacamole. And I don't have to move. And on a cruise, you have to pay for all that stuff. Okay?
Indonesia.
Hey, girl. Oh, gosh. Oh, and I want to thank whoever sent those pictures. I can't think of your name right now. Somebody sent me pictures, Dina, from the Christmas store in Pigeon Forge on the messenger on here. And so thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love seeing those pictures, and that just makes me want to go even more. I need to make Ellis take me and Dean on a trip there for inspiration. Okay? Lauren said, oh, no, people
You know we don't ship. We're working on an online store.
Did you see what Lauren says? Lauren says, oh, hell no, people get thrown over on cruises. Well, girl, I hope not. I mean, I wouldn't get thrown over. I would just, like, fall over. You know me. I mean, I didn't even know the Kentucky Derby was a minute ago, so that just goes to show you. Kim, I don't want to hear it. She says she goes 3 or 4 times a year. I'm so jealous. But I'm serious about that cruise, guys. I've always been told it's wonderful. It's fun. But I had a friend go the other day, and she says the whole time she was rocking back and forth, and she could feel it. And, you know, she wore the Dramamine patches, so she wasn't sick. But my luck, I would get sick, and I would just be blowing chunks, and it would not be fun. So I don't know. I don't know if I can handle it. You ever been on a cruise?
Mm-mm.
Are you for it or against it?
I would
or
like
you feel
to
like
go,
me?
but I'm afraid that I would be sick the whole time.
Because my mom went, and she says, no, she didn't go on a cruise, but she's been like deep sea fishing. I kind of take it as the same thing. And she was sick the whole time, puking, so I don't want to do it. Lucy just found us. Well, thank you, Lucy. Welcome to our videos, and I appreciate you watching. Let's see. Jackie loves cruises. So see. No, I don't watch Dateline, guys. I don't watch the news. I don't watch anything like that. It scares me to death. I watched the news the other day, and some people in Cancun died. They got poisoned. So see, I don't watch that stuff. I watch positive, fun things like The Housewives that I can make fun of. Okay, we're going to add one more piece, and then we're just about done with this wreath. And I'm going to show you how we can personalize it, okay? Even more. And wash your hands when you put this in because it's hot. Okay, guys, so we've got that on there. Now, I just stuck that in my finger. That hurt. I was talking about personalizing, and you can actually put a sign on here if you want, right here in the center of the wreath. Okay? So that's really cute, and that'll help personalize it. So you can actually, let me push this back just a little bit. See if I have any wire right here. I don't. But you can take some glue, guys, or a piece of wire on the back of here. You can remove the rope, and you can stick this sign right in the middle of that wreath. And again, that just personalizes it, so when your guests come up to your door at your home or your business, it greets them. And you can also do it with an initial. And I like to show this option on a lot of the wreaths that I do to show you that you can do this on pretty much any wreath or any design that you create that hangs on your door or hangs wherever you're going to place it. And I like to do this a lot of the times on mirrors, guys. If you have a large oversized mirror, I like to take a wreath and hang it in the center of that mirror for seasonal purposes, mostly inside. Like if you have a big entryway, guys, I will take that wreath and I'll put a seasonal wreath in there for each holiday, and that really helps as well. Okay?
How much are the signs?
The signs are $7.99, and guys, these come in a whole bunch of options. We have some that say Cotton Pick and Bless, Welcome, Southern Charm, Welcome to the Farm, Back to Blue, you know, all kinds of stuff. Happy Spring, welcome. So we have a lot of these. Now, a lot of people are asking about the board, okay? So this is it right here, okay? This is just some 2x4s that prop up on this thin piece of plywood. And I have screws in the front of here at different places because, you know, I hang different stuff. So sometimes I have screws set on there for sconces. So I have a sconce I want to hang, or I have a wreath or something like that. So I have different options for different things. Okay, let's see if I have any more comments. Hi, Linda and Stephanie.
Jeanette, what do you use to hang on glass?
Suction cups, but make sure you get a good one, not some cheap thing, because the cheap ones will fall off and your wreath will fall and it will make your wreath become damaged eventually, so make sure you spend a little bit more money on it. Jackie said, what's for lunch? Girl, I don't know what's for lunch yet, but, you know, I know it's for dinner. Tuesday night is when we have family night, guys, so we all go to my mom's, and we have, we cook every Tuesday night, and so tonight we're having hamburgers and on the grill, so I can't wait. It's going to be really good, so I'm looking forward to doing that. For lunch, I don't know. I need to eat a salad after getting on that scale, but will I? Probably not. I don't know. What sounds good? Y'all tell me what sounds good for lunch. What are you having? It's already 11:18, so some of you guys are probably eating lunch. If you're early birds, if you went to work earlier, you're probably having lunch earlier because you get off earlier. Jealous. So y'all leave a comment and let me know. Okay? Carol said it looks like a spider on the back. Girl, it probably is. Was there a spider on the back?
No, there was, somebody was started writing something and they cussed through it.
You know, people leave me love letters around here. Let's see. Beverly, let's see. She said she's done about 25 cruises. Dang, girl, they should give you a free one. Most of the time, you can't even tell you're on a cruise. Try NCL Escape or RCCL Harmony of the Seas. They are large ships and totally awesome. She's an awesome travel agent. I wish I did. You know, like, the one I had was terrible. But, you know, I'm just going to have to, Morgan, hush. I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and just try it out. And if I get sick, I get sick. But at least I did it in my lifetime, and I can say, yes, do it, or no, don't do it, you know? Oh, Jackie's having enchiladas, Chinese food, sushi. Ugh, sushi, no. Guys, let me tell you, I have a phobia against seafood. I can't stand the smell, the texture, the taste, the look. Ugh. So I will black out. So I can't do seafood or sushi. I don't know how y'all eat that crap. Morgan, my sister, loves it. She doesn't eat the raw kind, but she eats the cooked kind. You like sushi?
Mm-mm.
You eat the seafood?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Ellen says it's Taco Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Well, Rose, I'm glad you're back. Lisa, I wish Ellis was there too. Okay, Betty, we got some information about the Christmas store, guys. She says stay at the Christmas Inn in Pigeon Forge. Also, make sure you go in the late fall through March. There is not as many decorations in the other mansions. You will also want to see the decorations and lights at Dollywood. See the Dixie Stampede show and take a trip to Asheville to tour the Biltmore Mansion. Have fun. My friend Miss McGarvey, she's been to the Biltmore Mansion and she said it is wonderful. She sent me pictures of the Christmas decorations. Have you been there?
Mm-mm.
And she said it's beautiful. But those are all, Betty, those are all things I want to do there. I definitely want to do Dollywood. I've heard about the Dixie Stampede. Don't they have one of those in Branson too?
Don't know.
I feel like they do. But I definitely want to check
It's
all that out.
2:15 in Melbourne, Australia.
Oh, wow.
Tomorrow.
Teresa's saying she's having a Lunchable. Teresa, I love Lunchables. Okay, Morgan makes fun of me all the time, but that's like one of my favorite snacks is turkey and cheese and crackers. Billy says do a cruise too. Jackie says no cruise for her. She's not to be trapped. Me too. I'm telling you, I'll be trapped with nowhere to go, no Popeyes in sight. Debbie, she says her daughter is a French teacher in Dallas. She takes kids to France every year. She could probably hook you up with a ticket if you would chaperone 20. Debbie, I don't do children. I don't care if we have it for free. I can't. You don't want me with kids because, like I said, I'm very outspoken. One of them kids says something wrong, I'll just smack them. I can't do it, girl.
Dixie Stampede in Branson.
They do have one. Okay. So, I have been to Branson before, and it was fun. I liked it. A lot of old people, but I liked it. It's like the retirement village, but you know, it's okay because I get along with everybody and I love it. Oh, I went to the bar one night there and there was all at the piano bar. One girl flashed us and I was like, ooh, no ma'am. But anyway, there was all these old people and I had a blast with them. They were great. Sherry says Christmas shows at Dollywood are the bomb. I have to try that as well. Let's see. See, people talking about getting seasick. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you all. A paddle boat. I would tip that thing over. Let's see. I want to thank everybody for joining me today on this particular video. If you just joined us, you know, I know some people are just watching, they've had work this morning. I showed you how to do this wreath from start to finish. It's large succulents. I want to show you how you can incorporate them not only in arrangements, but in a grapevine wreath, guys, something that you can hang on your door, on your wall. And again, you can put this wreath in many places, guys, in many locations in your home. You don't have to just put it on the front door. You can put it inside. You can put it outside. You can put it in your place of business. You can give it as a gift, guys. Mother's Day is coming up, so take these tips and these tricks that we show you guys. Use them. Use your creativity and make something for a friend, guys. Make something for your mom for Mother's Day. It will make a great gift. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I hope everyone had a wonderful Easter, guys. Any further questions or comments that you have, please leave them down below in the down bar. We will definitely go back and we will try and respond to each and every one. Send us your pictures, guys, of your work. Any thing that you have created, anything that you have taken from our videos and the guidance that we have given you, please send us pictures on our Facebook page, on our private messenger, on the live feed here, guys. I love to see your pictures, love to see your work. And Rebecca and I will share those on our Facebook page throughout the season, so that way we can show everybody what you have done with the stuff that you have taken from our videos here. And anything that you want to see, guys, any new content, any new material, any new designs that you want to see us do here, we've done a lot here. So, you know, I'm kind of getting on Pinterest now, kind of seeing out what else I can show you to do, because I kind of forget sometimes. Leave a comment, let us know what you want to see, what you think I should do, and we will go from there and see what we can do. Alright, guys, I don't know which day I'll be back on later this week, but I'll be on another day to show you some things. We got to do a greenhouse day because I missed Saturday, so we're going to do a greenhouse day. I can show you some plants. We'll do an interaction to let you know. You can ask questions and we'll respond to you on how to, you know, how to plant, how to grow, how to water, how to prune, whatever you need to know about greenhouse and live flowers. We will definitely do another video throughout this week with Mark. He's the greenhouse manager. I'll be there as well to entertain you guys, and we will go from there. So if everyone has a wonderful day, have a great lunch, and I've got to decide what I'm going to eat because now you guys got me wondering what I'm going to eat for lunch. So have a great day, and me and Dina will see you later on in the week. Bye, guys.